us that way.
All right, guys, here's the assignment. We have a new project from Orange County Public Schools. We present in 2.5 weeks. It is for their PC support program services. We've spent the last 9 months getting to know Orange County Public Schools, their target, their brand, their vision, mission. Now I really want to dive into PC support and the people that would be interested in enrolling in that and seeing how we can get them to enroll into Orange County's program.
Well, I do know that some of the research we did on the students, the things that were really important to them was the certification, what kind of job they'll get when they graduate, the tuition costs, and the program length. And also, too, there was something about being Microsoft certified or whether or not the class is multi-platform. That seemed to be really key as well.
Yeah, competition also. We've got over 30 programs in Orange County that are brick and mortar and online also. Enrollment's down a half since 2000, so we need to go and key on that. And we're thinking that it's the evolving technology. Are the schools keeping up with it is in their heads, and then also outsourcing. Is it going overseas and coming back? Why get educated for it if it isn't? So what we really need to do is go ahead and key on our dynamic real-time environment that they're learning today and is relevant.
Yeah, absolutely, because this program is only 9 months, so that's a huge advantage over the 4-year schools, and some of the other PC programs that I researched were actually 14, 15, 16 months, so that's a really big difference, that they get in, get out in 9 months, and they can be in the field.
Okay, and what would you say the average age of this target is? Do we know?
The 40% are over 25, they're late 20s and into their 30s.
Okay, so I mean, they're familiar with the technology and stuff. I mean, they're PC generation, so they grew up with it. So it's also an opportunity to reach them. I mean, you look at, like, you know, for your media plan, if they're already familiar with PC and then they're, you know, obviously spending time on it, and so there might be an opportunity just to do some online advertising as opposed to just traditional stuff.
You know, guys, based on our target market, I think that it wouldn't be necessary to do a lot of print. I think it should be more online and radio to try to boost that enrollment. If possible, if we have enough budget, maybe some TV. We could maybe do the Bright House with the digital overlay. That would definitely help us get the direct response out, because I know that we need to do that as part of the plan.
Yeah. And remember, building off of one of the things Larry said yesterday, and you just mentioned in the online component, is we can go out after this audience a lot more in the web initiatives because they already understand it. But we do need to go ahead and make sure that we geo-target it, because it is just the Orange County area, and we can do that, obviously. And we definitely don't want, you know, we definitely want to just target a specific audience. Okay.
Yeah, we want to make sure it is geo-targeted, because we'll have a lot of waste if we do any national online buys. They only serve Orange County residents, so we don't want to do anything that's going to get outside of that.
Speaking of waste, you don't want to waste all the resources that are available right there in Orange County, too. I mean, if you look at the library, I mean, there's people there, I don't know, Friday nights, Saturdays, weekends, are all the time using those free computers. Yeah. So, I mean, you could hit them right there maybe. There could be something.
Right, we could put mouse pads right in there with advertising for the programs on all the computers.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then everybody uses that help desk. We can put some brochures up there saying within 9 months, you won't need help anymore.
You know what else we could use those brochures for? They have that big career fair, Getting You There career fair. They put it on with the Orlando Employment Guide. It's huge, it's held at the Amway Arena. So we could take advantage of that and maybe put out flyers that are on all the PC-related jobs, and it'll say, you know, you could be here in 9 months for all the people and all the traffic that they're going to get that may not be qualified at that point.
Right, and then we can tie all that back into the geo-targeted interactive campaign.
Yeah.
I think that brings it all together.
Yeah. Exactly, exactly.
All right, we've got our media strategy in place. Now we need to come up with some effective, cool creative that'll really resonate with this target audience. It's very specialized. I know you guys have thought about it for a couple days. Right. Who's got something?
So do you think we need to take the fear out of a computer career? Are people still afraid that this might be too hard to understand?
I don't think so. I think if you're already kind of interested in the technology, you're not going to be scared of it.
Exactly.
Kind of like if you want to be a nurse, you're not going to be scared of blood and bandages. And,
right.
You know,
What I'd be scared of is the time factor. I mean, if the interest is already there and we know who we're attracting, I'd be just too scared to go back to school. How long is this going to take? So I think we really need to communicate how quickly they can get their certificate. Yeah, it's like 9 months.
It's like 9 months with the certificate.
Okay, how about this? We do OCPS PC support service is faster than a knee replacement surgery. Huh?
Oh, ouch. No.
Wow, Danny, that's so off-brand.
I'm just joking.
You're not talking their language. There might be something there.
I know
I mean, they do talk their own language.
Yeah.
You know, it's like code.
That's the problem. Nobody knows how to speak it because it's so
Speak it.
hard.
Speak
Speak
IT.
IT.
Exactly.
There you go. I like
Learn
it.
to speak IT.
Learn to speak IT.
That's it.
That's perfect. Danny, let's go to layout.
I love it. Let's do it.
That's great. Learn to speak IT.